Beneath the seemingly calm surface of the sea lies another silent world. There are no human voices. There is no sunlight, only the shadows of stone buildings, streets, and giant pillars standing silently. This is no myth. This is no fairy tale. These are sunken cities, civilizations that once lived, breathed, and thrived before being swallowed by the sea. The question is no longer whether the cities existed, but why did so many ancient civilizations end up at the bottom of the ocean, the sea as keeper of history's secrets? Since the dawn of human civilization, the sea has been considered the final frontier, an inhospitable place, unpredictable, and often deadly. But ironically, the sea is also the best keeper of history. On land, cities crumbled to war, time and new civilizations. At sea, everything froze in silence. Sunken buildings aren't destroyed by human hands. They're simply covered in sand, mud, and coral, waiting to be rediscovered. Archaeologists call the ocean a giant archive of the world's history, and every time divers descend deeper, history speaks again. Dwarka, the lost city of the gods. Off the coast of India, beneath the Arabian Sea, lies a ruin that has left the world speechless. Its name, in the ancient Mahabharata, Dwarka, is described as a magnificent city of the god Krishna, a city with golden gates, stone palaces, and a large harbor. For thousands of years, this story was considered mythological, until the 1980s. That is, a team of Indian marine archaeologists discovered building foundations, harbor walls, stone roads, and human artifacts at a depth of more than 30 meters. The structure was too symmetrical to be natural, too neat to be accidental. Carbon dating indicates it is over 7,000 years old, older than the Egyptian and Mesopotamian civilizations. If Dwarka really existed, then the history of human civilization must be rewritten. Are the legends of the gods actually memories of a lost civilization? Heracleion, Egypt's forgotten city. For over 1,000 years, the name Heracleion lived only in ancient Greek records. A legendary port city in the Nile Delta, Egypt's gateway to the Mediterranean world. But no one knew its location until 2000. In Abu Qir Bay, Egypt, divers discovered giant statues of gods, temples, a harbor, and a shipwreck, all buried in sea mud. Heracleion wasn't destroyed by war. It wasn't abandoned by humans. The city sank slowly. Earthquakes and rising sea levels caused the buildings to collapse, one by one, until finally it disappeared from the map. The inhabitants left. The name was forgotten, and the sea covered it all. Heracleion is proof that even great cities can disappear silently. Yonaguni, nature or lost civilization. In southern Japan, near Yonaguni Island, lies the world's most controversial underwater structure. Giant stairs, terraces, sharp 90-degree angles. Some scientists say it's a natural rock formation, but others ask, why did nature create such perfect stairs? The Yonaguni structure is estimated to be more than 10,000 years old, from a time when humans were still considered primitive hunter-gatherers. If Yonaguni is man-made, then advanced civilizations existed long before official history began. Perhaps the era we call prehistory is actually lost history. Atlantis. Myth or collective memory. No sunken city is more famous than Atlantis, as told by the Greek philosopher Plato, an advanced, wealthy, and powerful civilization that sank overnight in a cataclysmic event. For centuries, Atlantis was considered a myth, but one question has haunted researchers. Why do so many cultures around the world have stories of a great flood? Mesopotamia, India, China, Central America all tell of an ancient world lost to water. Was Atlantis merely a symbol or a faint memory of a coastal civilization that perished when the last ice age ended and the seas rose dramatically? Perhaps Atlantis wasn't one city, but many sunken cities, rising sea levels, and the fall of civilization. Around 12,000 years ago, Earth emerged from the last ice age. The ice caps melted. The seas rose more than 120 meters. The coastal areas where humans first settled slowly sank. Harbors, villages, early cities, all were lost. Archaeologists now believe that many of humanity's oldest civilizations were located in areas now under the sea. This means The origins of human civilization may be buried in the ocean, and we're only just beginning to discover them. Modern technology, ancient secrets. With sonar, underwater drones, and 3D mapping, humans can now see what was once impossible. Every year, new structures are discovered, from the Mediterranean to Southeast Asia. But each new discovery brings more questions. Who were they? How technologically advanced were they? And why did they disappear? History is no longer straight. It cracked, and the crack leads to the sea. Warnings from the past. Sunk cities aren't just stories of the past, they are warnings today. Sea levels are rising again. Modern cities stand on the coasts, and humans are repeating the same pattern. Previous civilizations thought they were eternal. In reality, they weren't. The sea doesn't choose. It simply takes back. History is unfinished. Beneath the waves, we see every day flies a world that once lived, streets that once lived, homes that once filled with voices, and civilizations that once believed that they would endure forever. But the sea proves one thing: no civilization is immune to time. And perhaps the story of the city under the sea is not about the past, but about our future.